Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Here we are looking at the Bitcoin liquidation heat map on CoinGlass. And we have the symbol button pushed right there and looking at the 12-hour chart. This is absolutely insane. We've been trading in between this leverage here. Since when? Let's see. 1820. And now it is oh, they're going by my time actually. So for the past almost 6 hours. 6 hours we've been stuck in this little band right here. 6 hours going back and forth. And that's about $1,000 space in there. And most recently, we've been trading right around 97,500. And the now this has changed a little bit. It was a little bit. I've been watching this for a while, trying to figure out which way this thing's going to go. And it was a little bit more yellow on both sides here, and this band still remains here at about 100,000, but there was a darker yellow band here, like around 95,000, which is gone. This is kind of lightened up over here, but still, there's not a lot. Even this darkest band here, I think, is about 20, about 20 million. If I can click on it properly, close enough. 18 million. So, not a lot of liquidity to go after on either side, but still, it's something. I mean, if you start going here and keep going and going and going, you can suck up a lot. Now, why nobody's made a move, I don't know, because you can see we've touched the top. Besides this first part here, let me move to the chart. Well, we'll stay here. We touch it 1, 2, 3 times. And then right here on the bottom, we were sitting right on the edge here at the bottom for a half hour. And I was just waiting. For this just to dump and dump and dump. And miraculously, we bounced off of it. So, yeah, let's take a look at the chart. Well, I had to pause there for a minute to see if I revealed any incriminating evidence, and I didn't. So, well, I drew this little green line here, like on the 5-minute chart, because I was kind of anticipating that once we broke that. Now, I know that that's not really true, but you know how people are sometimes. Were to have broken this trend line, possibly we would have dumped, and you can see that did not happen. We actually kind of got a little fake out here, and then green, green, green all the way back up to the top. Now, what's interesting, the top, this range that we're trading in, that $1,000 range, the top of it is the bottom of the white parallel channel, as well as the 55-day exponential moving average. So we're getting resistance here, which is why I was thinking we're going to dump. If we we bounced our head against this several times and haven't gone through yet. On both those, that's telling me, hey, we can't get through. But, who says that? I think Michael Pizzino, 1, 2, 3, or maybe Zombie says it too. I think Pizzino. After 3 attempts on the 4th try, we go through. So, are we going to have a 4th try here and go through? I hope so. I'm so sick of this. This monotony here is really worse than dumping, I think. Um, so speaking of which, I want to show you something about the dump on Friday. And okay, so to the top we got the 55 exponential moving average. We got the bottom, the white parallel channel, both acting as resistance, and that's not good. We want to be above those. It's not good to be below those. And that is right around 98,350. So, and to the bottom, this dashed light pink line here is the mean band. It's the mean band of the daily Gaussian channel. Where is the top of the Gaussian channel, anyhow? That is way up here at about 103. Yeah, just over 103, way up there. So we're at the mean band here, like right around 97. Yeah, 97,500. You can see right there how we were. I mean, we were right on the edge. I think we were almost dipping into it here, into that liquidity below. It was so funny. And then boom, we just started going up. Now, this was the end of the 4 hour, the second 4 hour period of the day. So we pumped into that right here. So let's look at the 4 hour chart. Let's look at the hourly chart. Yeah, nothing to see there. And the 4 hour, you can see we got these little candle bodies here. Well, they're not really little, but comparatively, with these big wicks to the bottom here, but also big wicks on top. I think the wicks on the bottom are a little bit, well, this one's bigger, definitely. This one's a little littler, and this one's definitely bigger. And now we are in this 4 hour candle right here. So, fourth time a charm here. And also we've closed these candle bodies progressively higher. A little bit. I mean, still, it's boring as hell. Now, so could this 4 hour period that we just started get us through here? And that would end just about 2 hours before the U.S. markets open, 2.5 hours before U.S. markets open. So is Europe going to pull through for us and get us over this resistance? We shall see. Are the Europeans going to come in and do all the buying? Are they going to front run the Americans? I sure hope so. Now, if we were going to dump, I think we would have. Back here. Why didn't we? I mean, we were sitting there for a half hour. Every other time I've seen that, when you touch it, you almost get sucked in. So, is this our higher low here? Also, what's interesting, when you get out, God, I hate all this choices they give you nowadays. I also was noticing kind of a W-ish pattern here. We got this bottom here and then another bottom there. It's kind of getting a little bit wonky here. But so if Europe does pull through, get us up here, and be interesting to see what happens if we can get up to 102. This could potentially be setting up for a big move upwards. And I did take this measurement here. I drew this green line measuring the height of this part of the W that I was predicting would be forming here. And I put it over here at the top of this thing here. And it goes up to about 114-ish, which is about what, myself and a lot of people have been calling for. And it gets us back up to the top of this green channel here that we had been. It gets us to the target of this symmetric triangle that we had been trading in, and we were looking to break out and come up here, and never happened. Instead, we got the tariff FUD and this dump here. And what's interesting is a lot of times, I said sometimes with symmetrical triangles, or even with ascending triangles or whatever, you get a fake out to the downside and then kind of hook around the end of the triangle right here. And I'm talking about this white line here and this white line here, I think. I don't know. Maybe this green line and this white line. Anyway, this triangular formation here. So we did get a fake out to the downside, but kind of a little bit more than anyone was expecting. And I know because I've listened to a lot of people, and after the fact, and they were talking about coming down here or something like that. No, we came all the way down, down, down. A lot more than a lot of people were expecting. Well, this is, it's historic. But now we got this other thing going on, which is really kind of weird. I don't know why anybody was expecting that the Crypto Czar meeting press conference to be anything more than what it was. Come on, guys. They're gonna, if you bother reading the presidential orders, whatever they're called, what are they called? Executive orders that Trump has made. That's all it says. It says that he has formed these commissions and these people, and they're to work with all these various departments, and they have 6 months to, discuss all these options and ideas and whatever, and bring back the results to him. So I don't know why anybody was expecting anything different. Why instead of doing whatever you do, everybody should try reading stuff. Anyway, so brings me to my last point, I guess. In many previous videos, all of the past few videos, I have repeated time and time again, and I pointed out the fuchsia line right here. This fuchsia line that goes back to November 4th, the November 4th candle body close, right, we're on the 4-hour time frame. Well, whatever. I'm not going to change it now. Yeah, I'll change it. All right, here we are on the daily time frame on November 4th, and I made a big deal out of this because previously, if you drew your trend line as this red trend line at the tip, the lowest point of the candle on November 4th and October 10th, and connected those, we fell through that quite a ways back. And that's when I realized, hey, you know what? They're not going, whoever's designing this pattern isn't going off of these tips, these wicks. They're going off the candle bodies. So I drew this fuchsia colored line connecting this candle body from November 4th and And go along here. Where is October 10th? Here we go. And October 10th. So connecting those two, you can see that we have closed all candle bodies. See, this is where we fell through, I think, in January 28th. But what we did is we closed our candle body above it. So we were safe. Even though we opened the next candle body below it, we're counting the candle body on the down candle, the red candle. Closed above it. Oh, what was interesting, even with this wick here, and wasn't there another one back here? Yeah, this one right here. The big dump on January 13th. We wicked all, this is where we came outside because of our wick. Our wick went through outside of the red line that would have connected, the trend line that would have connected the candle wicks, the lowest points of the November 4th and October 10th. So, yeah, we wicked way outside it, all the way down to 89.1 something here. But what did we do at the end of the day? We came all the way back up, all the way back up to make sure that we closed our candle body above that fuchsia colored line right there. That's when I noticed this. Actually, it may have been back here too. This is when I this is the one I noticed. This is when I noticed it, and I was amazed that we could came all the way back up at the end of the day to close above it. And ever since, we've closed all our candles above it. Even though we wicked below here, we came all the way back and closed above it. Wicked below it here, came all the way back and closed above it. And what happened on Friday? We came down a little bit below it. But what happened on Friday, January 31st? We did not close above it. And I said over and over and over, if we fail to close a candle body above this, something else is going on. So watch it. And that's what happened on Friday. And this should have been, you should have at least been on the lookout for something coming here. I was. I saw this close and I thought what I actually thought, because it was pretty close. I said, well, let's see what happens on Saturday. See if we can get back above it. Saturday we didn't. And then Sunday, I should have sold off. I should have sold some assets at 102. And but I'm not that risky on my leverage, so I was okay. I didn't even have to sell anything at all. So, but boy, was I watching the chart over the weekend. What was I saying? So I gave Saturday a chance, and then even because I know a lot of times Sundays sell off, Saturdays sell off, and then Sunday buys it back up. But then we didn't do anything on Sunday, and then I don't think I slept very much, or I kept getting woken by alerts Sunday night, Monday morning. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun. And here we are. So we are in the green now on this 4-hour candle that we started. Oh, this is a daily candle. I'm sorry, this is a daily candle. Well, we got a green daily candle. That's something anyway. Let's go back to our 4-hour chart and see where we are at with this. Okay, now we're in the red. Yeah. So let's see what happens. Right now, we're just trading in this range between the mean band of the Gaussian channel and the bottom, the 55-day moving exponential moving average, or the bottom of the white parallel channel. And let's see if those Europeans can pull us through here, or at least carry us sideways. And let's see if the Americans and the Europeans together, and maybe the Asians, maybe we can all wake up at the same time for a little bit and pump this thing. All right, so I think that's all I wanted to say. Thank you. Have a nice evening or day or whatever it is, wherever you're at.